All right. Thank you guys for coming over to odds.com, where we are exclusively showing this afternoon breakdown of action. So thank you guys for coming over and joining us. We just broke down the 1 p.m. games on YouTube, but for the afternoon games, you can only get us here at odds.com. Thank you guys so much for joining. All right, let's get to work, Bebsy, right now and talk afternoon football. And I believe that we've got Cappers joining us. Yes, they are here now. Thank you guys for joining us. We went over all the 1 p.m. games. It's now afternoon football to talk about. 4:05 Raiders Chargers is first up. Josh Jacobs, who has a knee injury and an illness, has been listed as questionable all week. He is expected to play. Colton Miller, the offensive tackle, is a game time decision, and it doesn't look good. Also, Trent Brown, who recently was put on the reserve COVID-19 list and had that issue with the pregame IV, looks like he's going to be out for a month, at least a month. Now, that's the latest from Trent Brown's situation. Raiders, Chargers, Bebsy, we made no move on this game. Chargers open up as 2-point favorites. They go down to 1-point favorites. And now the Raiders are favored. Do you agree with the market move from the Chargers over to the Raiders?
I don't know if I do, because that's a tough spot. You know, if you have a banged up running back and both your tackles are either out or questionable, that's a really difficult spot for what is the strength of that team is their line and their running back. So that gives me zero faith in the Raiders right now. I mean, how do you expect Jacobs to play hurt without those two guys in the lineup? And Trent Brown, that man is an absolute unit. So they're going to miss him big time over the next month. I mean, that's been his problem for his whole career, really, is his inability to stay healthy. I mean, beyond that 1 year with the Patriots, he's been hurt off and on for his entire career. Obviously, this goes beyond irregular injuries, but really tough spot, I think, for the Raiders. And for that reason, I lean to the Chargers. The only reason I don't want to jump on the Chargers is because I'm now joining you in the I can't stand Anthony Lynn pool.
Yeah, welcome to the family.
Well, I mean, I really, for years I defended that guy, and now I just feel stupid because he cannot get it together, and he cannot get that team to perform. And they really should. You look at them on paper, they should be much, much better than they are. Yes, they are dealing with injuries more so than the league average, I believe. But this is tough.
They do have Keenan Allen, who is going to play. He was listed as sick and had illness all week. He's going to play. They don't expect to have Joey Bosa in the lineup. Yes, this is the afternoon breakdown show in text. Thank you for joining us, my man. So no Bosa. Does that also make you want to stay away from the Chargers?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you lose a Bosa, we've seen what's happened to the Niners without a Bosa. But yeah, the guy's an absolute game wrecker. He tilts the field in the opposite direction. He's just so good. So that's a massive loss.
Birdie says that was a devastating loss, and you could see it on the Chargers' faces last week. Raiders fine without Brown last week. Birdie likes the Raiders here. Let's see where the money is going in this Raiders-Chargers spot. 61% of the cash on the Raiders, 66% of the tickets on the Raiders, and a lot of money coming in on the over. That is sitting at 52.5. So money coming in on it, but the market not moving it. What do you think of the total in this game?
Sorry, what did you?
52.5.
Oof. I mean, this just makes me want to lean under right now. I think that's a little bit high for the output that these two teams, I think, are capable of doing, especially with key injuries on the offense. I don't know how much I stock I put into the illness of Keenan Allen. They'll pump him full of drugs and he'll be fine today. But it just seems like a lot of points.
These Chargers games make me very uncomfortable.
Of course they do, because they should be winning games that they're not, and that's a key reason to stay away from a team, because if they're losing games that they should be winning, and then all of a sudden you want to bet against them, and then that's the week they finally win the game they should, it's so frustrating. It's why I'm off this game. Kudos to people who want to jump on it, but I'm very frustrated with the Chargers. So for that reason, I'm off it.
Dutch Boy Fresh says this is a clear pass. This is a clear pass. Yeah, the Chargers games make me extremely uncomfortable. I do not want to be sitting here in 3 or 4 hours from now with money on them or even against them. Because
and to be honest with you, Raiders games don't make me very comfortable either. So this is two very unpredictable teams right now. So yeah, for me, it's a clear pass. Even sitting at -1, you want to jump on. For me, when I see that line, or if I see a pick 'em, I just want to bet it. But it's so close for the same reasons we're talking about right now. It's just way too difficult to predict what these two teams could do.
I agree. All right, let's move on. Let's move over to the Steelers-Cowboys spot. Steelers-Cowboys, the Danuch party has ended. Garrett Gilbert is the quarterback this week. What do you think of that move from Danuch to Garrett Gilbert?
I mean, who gives a shit at this point? Like, I don't know. Dallas is in a lot of trouble. I think they're just grasping at straws here. They're trying to find somebody. They're trying to find a spark somehow, and they didn't get it from Danuch. So now they're going with Garrett Gilbert. Does anybody know anything about Garrett Gilbert? Yeah, this is 100%. I don't know. Let's try this guy play. That's all I see here, man. This is. Oh, if I didn't hate Dallas so much, I would almost feel bad about making fun of them right now. But yeah, this is a tough spot for Dallas.
And Dalton is also on the COVID list, so it's not the concussion anymore.
Oh yeah, you might as well throw another little problem into Andy Dalton's world. Hey man, nobody wanted you. We're gonna pick you up. We only get you into the game when the entire offensive line is down. Oh, great, you're knocked out cold. That's tough, Andy. Well, while you're sitting around, somebody's going to cough on you and you'll be sick. So enjoy your life, Andy Dalton.
Gilbert, limited experience, 6 career games, 6 pass attempts in the NFL, 2 for 6.
2 for 6. Hey, that's almost 50%. That's not
drafted bad. In the 6th round by the Rams in 2014. Since then, he's played for the Rams, Patriots, Lions, Raiders, Panthers, and Browns. 3 seasons at Texas, 2 seasons at SMU. He lost the starting job at Texas, and that's why he left over to SMU. And nice stats in the Alliance of America Football League. But that's how far you have to look to find nice stats for Gilbert. Steelers picked up Avery Williamson. I think it's a great look. And the Steelers defense has handled the loss of Devin Bush very well. And even though they've handled it well, I agree with bringing in Avery Williamson and getting a little bit more strength there.
A very smart play. You bring in a solid vet to shore up. I mean, look, they're gearing up for a playoff run. They might have injuries. That's a very, very smart play for them, bringing in Avery Williamson.
Dennis Garcia is on Dallas plus 14.5 and the under. I'm on Pittsburgh minus 14. You got the Steelers minus 13.5. I got the Dallas team total under at 13.5. And I like the under full game. I can understand why Dennis is on it. Let me just look at what this team total is, Bebsy. Right now, the team total is still at 13.5, and it's a minus 110 to the under. So
Ron Lofton saying there's a first half. When we talked on Tuesday, there was no first half available. Can we confirm that that's first
available?
half?
Available, yeah, available now. It's at 7.5 for the Steelers, -7.5. Let me see if I can find you a 7. Let me go to odds.com to their odds page here and see what I can find you. First half. Move over here. For these are the licensed American books. I can get you a first half at -7.5, a -110.
And you're on the team total under for Dallas. I feel like I want to join you there.
Well, I can tell you this. I thought it was a great look on Tuesday. I got that team total under 13.5 at -138. It was heavily juiced, and I still pulled the trigger. That's moved now. It's heavily juiced to the over. The under is now I could get it at -110.
Still at 13.5.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump on that with you.
All right. We have an addition from Bebsy. The over is now at -125. So it was at +100 before. Bebsy, first edition, and the first edition on this show at this point. We haven't had any extra additions. Bebsy's moving on the Cowboys team total. So Cowboys team total under 13.5 at -110. And that is available at Bet365. What do you think of this full game total, Bebsy? I can understand why Dennis is looking at it.
Yeah, I can too, for the simple reason I don't see how Dallas puts up points. I mean, their running game has been struggling. You know, Zeke's been putting the ball on the turf. Do we expect to see a little more Pollard action today? I think we might. But, yeah, I can understand why Dennis Garcia is on that under. This is my concern with them covering the spread, is them not taking this game seriously enough, not going full bore. And I'd like to think they won't, because they are well coached. They are a veteran team. However, yeah, I could see Pittsburgh putting up points. I just don't see how Dallas does. So I like it.
I like it too. I'll max it. The Steelers might put up 45 themselves. I just don't see the Steelers doing that here. I think this is a nice look for Dennis. And I'm going to come along. Let's see. It's gone down a full point. No, I can still get the under 44 here. Okay, I'm going to move on this. I'm going to add it. Bebsy, are you thinking of adding anything, or are you comfortable just with that team total?
I'm going to stick with my team total and my cover, which, like I said before, that's the most nervous I am about a play this week, partially because I let the chat talk me into that one. But I've cited my apprehension for it, but in reality, the Steelers defense, a lot of pride on that side of the ball. I feel like they go after Gilbert today.
All righty. I'm on the full game under 44. That's my first edition. Bebsy's first edition is joining me on the Dallas team total under 13.5. And poor Ben DiNucci. 1 week in the spotlight, and now he's gone. Okay, Dolphins, Cardinals. I wanted the Cardinals first half. I waited too long. It's at 3.5, and I wanted a 3 or less. I did not move on it. But looks like that. Is that market moving right now? Let me just see what it is right now. Arizona opened up at -5. There's now 6s on the board. Let me quickly see if that is moving here. No, it's not moving at all. Still -3.5 at -120, so it's even juiced. Tua won his first NFL start, and I don't know how he did it. The Dolphins were outgained by 326 yards. That was the largest discrepancy for a winning team in 18 years. Tua goes 12 of 22 for 93 yards, 1 TD, 0 interceptions. The team finished with 145 yards of offense. And Ron Lofton got the Cards -4.5 a few days ago. Great job. Absolutely great job. Cardinals coming off their bye week. I think this is a smash and grab. And there was guys that really needed the break. Devon Kennard does not look good at all. And they're trying to get through this Chandler Jones injury. and they had Jordan Hicks and Jordan Phillips hurt, Kenyon Drake hurt. So this was an important bye week for the Cardinals, and I wish I got that first half earlier. I would, and I don't even hate it at 3.5. Bebsy, you made no move here. Dolphins, Cardinals.
Yeah, I made no moves, and I'm still not terribly interested. If you did give me a free play, I think I would take Miami here just because of the way they've been playing defensively. I do not have any faith in Tua yet. I'm rooting for Tua. I like Tua the player. What I don't like is Tua the Alabama quarterback. And I've said many times, if you're an Alabama quarterback, you just have to be okay, and you will look very good. Because frankly, they have so much talent. They have such a great O-line. They have so many weapons. All you need to do is not screw up. And so now Tua is on a far worse team comparatively, and he has to be the guy. I don't think he is there yet. Again, rooting for him, gotta see him do it first. Therefore, it's a sit back and watch for me.
Yeah, I wish I could have gotten in when Ron Lofton got in, and I completely understand why Ron's making this a big bet. Dennis Garcia is on Miami +6 in the under 48 or 49. Said on Tuesday he didn't know why we trust Murray against a good pass defense. Market moves moved against him, so he's backing it up again. Intex mentioning how good this Dolphins defense is. Flores has done a great job. When they gave Minkah Fitzpatrick away, we were very concerned about whether this defense could possibly get here, and it's got here quite quickly. Birdie saying Miami and Indy are the cool play this week. Not me. I'm betting the Cards. They played a tougher schedule. Miami got the phoniest win in history last week. Miami definitely versus a real easy schedule. Mr. Funmonk on the under here. We have moves towards this under, Bebsy. What do you think of this under sitting at 49?
Yeah, I think the under is somewhat in play for a lot of the reasons that were just mentioned in the chat. And, I had said previously, I don't expect Tua to be able to put up many points. Therefore, how much does the Arizona team have to put up against them this week? I don't see a ton of points. I see Miami's defense doing a decent job against Kyler Murray, hemming him in as best they can, but it's more of the fact that I don't see Tua being able to put a ton of points on the board. Look, last week's win did not reflect the game. I'm not the only person who said that. We know that. So, yeah, for me, the under is the look here.
Is this going to be in addition to your card?
It is not for, again, the reasons I just mentioned. I need to know more about what Tua is. And I also think the Cards are an overrated team, even though nobody's talking about them being the best, but oh man, do they love the hype around Arizona right now. And Kenyon Drake, Mr. Funmonk is saying that Kenyon Drake is not a huge factor. I agree. Chase Edmonds looked great when Drake went down. I don't think that's a huge issue one way or the other.
Yeah, I agree. There is your afternoon action, and
Matthew Edwards saying, just got here. Do you like the Cards first half -3? If I was to make a play, I feel like that would be it. So yeah, I do like that one. Again, the whole game for me is a little more nerve-wracking. I have to see what Tua can do.
Yeah. Dutch Boy Fresh also liking the under there. No move for me. And Matthew Edwards, if I could get a -3 right now, first half, I would bet it. I can't get one. But if I could get Cardinals -3 first half, that would be a move that I would be on. G-Biz also on the under. And 80 Proof TV says, take the Kyler Murray over 46 rush yards prop. Let's see what that prop is here for me. Rush yards. 43.5 is what I've got. I bet 365 for Kyler Murray.
Ooh.
43.5.
You interested in jumping in on that?
I don't. So I was 0-3 to start the year on props, and then I won with the 2 quarterback props last week. And I almost felt afterwards, I was like, it's such a sweat. I don't enjoy these prop bets at all. I had Herbert over 60.5 yards, DiNucci over 12.5 yards, and I'm losing my mind over these bets all game and staring and just begging DiNucci to run. And but I could take a look at what we've seen from Kyler Murray this year. Why don't I pull up his rush stats right now? It has piqued your interest, Bebsy.
I mean, that little guy can scramble, that's for sure. And if his passing lanes break down.
All right, we're going to pull it up right now. Kyler Murray, go to his game log. We'll just go over the last 5 games. So last week against Seattle, he rushed for 67 yards. The week before at Dallas, he rushed for 74 yards. The week before at the Jets, he rushed for 31 yards. And in their loss at Carolina, he rushed for 78. And then in their loss at home versus Detroit, he rushed for 29.
Whew.
Dutch boy saying averaging 62 a game.
Yeah, but it seems like his bigger numbers are against better competition.
Yes, I would imagine that if they're comfortably ahead, that he won't need to do that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm going to stay off it, though.
Let's move on to the Sunday nighter, Saints Buccaneers. Oh, there was a question about the Tampa weather. Sorry, I didn't get to it. It's not raining anymore. No worry about rain. Same here at Tampa. 77 Fahrenheit, cloudy, 20 miles per hour, and Saints coming off that 26.3 overtime win at Chicago. We have issues with COVID. Do you have any updates? Is Emmanuel Sanders going to remain out of the lineup with COVID?
But still?
I don't know. Let's find out here.
I thought he was back.
Let's see. Get a little COVID update. Activated. Yeah, activated 3 days ago. There you go. Comes off the COVID list. He will be playing. He will be in the lineup. Kamara, just monster game after monster game. I wonder if that changes with Sanders. Mr. Funmonk asking about Godwin. Let's see. He was questionable all week. Let's get the last minute information on Godwin. Do you have that, Bebsy?
I do not. The last I heard, he was still looking like he was going to be out. I mean, I just had finger surgery.
Let's see what we can get here. Nothing there. Okay.
Thomas is back as well.
Yeah.
Michael Thomas, Sanders expected to play. I think Godwin is being held out still.
He's been cleared to play.
He has been.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Antonio Brown, Chris Evans, and Chris Godwin. Or sorry, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin.
Everyone back.
And Sanders Thomas. This is going to be a good game.
This total dropped from 54.5 down to 50.5. Some books have taken it to 50. Let's see where the money is. And it's wow. So look at this. 80% of the tickets are on the over, but 56% of the cash. Now 55% of the cash is on the under. Very, very, very interesting. Prince of the City, have fun in Vegas, my man. I wish I was there for you guys. Viper says I'm on the over for sure. And we made no moves on this game. What do you think, Bebsy? Is there anything that appeals to you? Tampa Bay, 4.5-point favorite, says the opening line. That's dropped down to 3.5, and this total's dropped 4 points from 54.5 to 50.5.
Yeah, I don't like that. I have no interest in that. What I do have interest in is the over. If it's down to 50.5.
It is. 20-mile-per-hour wind. But other than that, it has dropped to 50.5. Let me see what I can get you line shopping on odds.com right now and see if we can get you something juicy. Full game total in the Sunday nighter. Saints, Buccaneers. Yes, I can get you a over 50 at Bet America. Oh, no, I can beat that. That's 50.5. Yeah, over 50 at Bet America minus 110.
You know, I'm going to jump on it because I got to feel with both of these quarterbacks in this primetime game, there is going to be 0 flags thrown.
Bet
They're going to be able to hold. They're going to be able to push off. They're going to want points. Roger Goodell wants points.
Birdie says I'm betting the Bucks here. This is a game since Brady got to the Bucks they've been gearing up for. I'm betting the better D with the Bucks. I'm betting the better offense with the Bucks. I'm betting the Bucks. Dennis Garcia says Nola had the receivers week 1 and offensively were inept. Don't trust Breeze outdoors and agrees with this look on the Bucks. But our Bebsy taking the over 50 minus 110 Bet America, and there's no move for me on this game. All right, let's move on to the Monday nighter, Patriots, Jets. And had I known that Darnold would not be in the lineup, I wouldn't be sitting here with the Jets. And I'm very upset. It's going to hurt me badly.
Bigly.
I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Thank God I have the under. So that's going to help. And maybe Darnold, wow. Yeah, no, this is at 10. Sorry, yeah. There are some 9.5s now, which makes me feel a little better. This total opened up at 41, but we got it at 42.5, Bebsy. I guess if Flacco is going to be a quarterback, that the Jets team total under is just cash and cash and cash. So I think I should make a move on the Jets team total under. Let's see how low it is right now before I make a move on it. Bebsy, what's your feeling on the Monday nighter at this point?
Well, yeah, I mean, you kind of said everything I want to say about it. The fact that Sam Darnold isn't playing, that's going to hurt them. That really, I mean, that does really hurt your play. But I still love this under. This under just screaming hit it hard. I cannot see either one of these teams putting up a ton of points.
Yeah. Joe Flacco is going to be there. So I trust the Patriots defense. 14.5 is too high. I think I should jump on this Jets team total under. What do you think, Bebsy?
Yeah, I like the play. I like it balancing that out, especially with I would, certainly have more comfort in that play than you taking the Jets and the points with Darnold being out. But that's a nice little balance out play for you there, Jimmy.
And that is what I'm doing. I'm adding the Jets team total under 14.5, which does put us in a situation where we have both added plays on the afternoon and Monday action. It's 62 Fahrenheit clear, 3 miles per hour in New York tomorrow evening. Pat's coming off their 4th straight loss. Cam Newton looks bad. And they've been without Edelman and N'Keal Harry. They need those guys badly. What is your feeling of Cam Newton's ineptitude? Do you think that he can change things around?
I don't know. He really, he looked very good the first couple of weeks. I almost wonder if that shoulder is bothering him again because you see his mechanics seem to be different again. Like seems to be laboring to throw. So, yeah, I don't know if it's going to turn around. I know for sure we'll never see MVP Cam again. At least at the start of the year, he was getting it done. I don't know if he turns it around. Belichick seems very bullish on Cam. Quieted a little bit lately with heaping praise on him. But, yeah, I have next to no faith in him right now. It's too bad because I really loved watching MVP Cam. He was so much fun. And now he's just not that guy anymore. Now he's, broken Cam and pouting Cam. And those are the Cams I don't like to see.
Yeah, he's struggling. And I don't, without Edelman and N'Keal Harry, what do you expect? I mean, he's just going to struggle.
Is N'Keal Harry, is he a factor yet? Do we have Like, he hasn't done anything. He's done absolutely nothing. I think we can agree that N'Keal Harry's a bust at this point.
Yeah. And Edelman is in real trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of this is Edelman thrived so much on those timing routes and that connection. It's just not there. It's not there with Cam. There's just the cupboard is empty. There's no talent on this Pats team. For everyone trashing Belichick this year and being like, oh, well, see, look, he's nothing without Brady. He didn't have anybody. There's nobody on this team. There's nobody healthy. There's half the team quit due to COVID. Like, he's got nothing. And he's doing the best he can with nothing, but they had cap issues. There's all kinds of reasons why this team is struggling.
Yeah, their cap issues have been horrible. Very, very tight rope that they're walking here. Edelman might be done for the season. He's on injured reserve now with the knee injury. N'Keal Harry probably is not going to be in the lineup either. Brady says, do the Pats want to turn it around at this point? There's some good quarterbacks in this upcoming draft. This Pats team is that bad. Brady says Gilmore wants in. Edelman not playing. Wrote down the rosters and who is better in this game. Seriously, your Jets play is live, says Brady. There you have it. I added Jets team total under 14.5. We're already in this full game under 42.5, and then I'm on the Jets +7. Something I was pretty confident in before I realized I was going to have Flacco. All right, let's go over the action for the afternoon games. Mr. Funk Monk says New England may be the second worst team at this point in the season. Well, they're playing the worst team. Afternoon action for Bebsy. You made an addition. You added the two additions. The Cowboys team total under 13.5, and you added the over in Buccaneers Steelers. So let's see what else you have here, Bebsy. You have the Steelers minus 13.5 and New York Jets Patriots under 42.5. What is your favorite spot on the afternoon games, night game, and the Monday nighter?
It's got to be the under for the Monday nighter. It just seems like neither one of these teams has any ability of putting up points. So I think that's right now sitting my most confident play.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice look. I'm on the Steelers minus 14, the Cowboys team total under 13.5, and the Jets +7, and the under 42.5. And then I added the Jets team total under 14.5. That is my addition. Bebsy, we are 25 minutes from kickoff. I have got to make a couple bets and get them in before kickoff. Bebsy, my man, thank you for your hustle. Thank you to all of you guys who followed us over to odds.com for this video. And that's how we'll be doing things moving forward. We'll be doing the 1 p.m. games live on YouTube, and then the afternoon games and the evening games will be over at odds.com. Thank you guys so much for rolling with us. Let's have a very big profitable Sunday. I like my card quite a bit. I'm going in confident at this point. Bebsy, my man, any last words for these great cappers?
Not too much other than, thanks for popping over and joining us here. I know it's a little confusing, but appreciate you guys sticking with us. That's awesome. Let's get out there. Let's get paid, gentlemen.
Let's get paid in full. Bebsy, my man, I will see you Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern. But I'll be talking with you throughout the day. Let's have a giant day. Bebsy out for blood. First losing week of the year, but he's sitting 33-20, 62.3%, plus 9.75 units, ROI plus 18.40%, average line minus 112. Right now, combined, we are 79-60. 19 games over 500. Let's keep going in that direction. Much love to you guys in the chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Fun Monk, Birdie, Dennis Garcia, Intex, Viper, NB, Dutch Boy, Fresh. What a great group. Ron Lofton. Thank you guys for coming over to odds.com and rolling with us. Matthew Edwards, all you guys, thank you. Let's have a big day. Bebsy, I'll catch you, my man. Thank you for your hard work.
Peace, Jimmy.